What are you telling me, people? Back with another video. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1. Now, I didn't upload my video straight after the game. Kind of left social media. Just wanted to kind of digest the game, the result, add a bit of context to it. And for me, I mean, social media is gets very amplified when Arsenal lose. You'd think that we were fifth in the league, mid-table. Lost 6 games out of 9 like our rivals, but yet we've lost 2 games this season. So adding context to it, our closest team is City, who are 2 points behind us, who also went to Villa Park in October and lost 1-0. We've gone to Villa Park, we've lost 2-1. They're not a terrible side. They're a very good team. They know how to play on the counter. They know how to play without a lot of possession. They know how to take their chances. They're very good at high pressing, they're very good at low blocking, they're very good time, they've got a very good manager, and they beat quite a few of the big sides this season. Yes, we play them again 29th or the 30th of December at the Emirates. We should probably win that one, but yeah, that's why I didn't upload my video straight away. I wanted to kick back and add some context to it. It's not the worst defeat in the world. We're still top of the league by 2 points above City and 3 points above Villa, which isn't really a lead, because it only takes us to draw Man City to win, and we're back even Stevens. Yeah, there isn't much in it now. It's really getting spicy. It's a very, very good Premier League battle now. There's no clear runaway team this season. I think Villa, could they be in it for the long run? We don't know. But what I saw yesterday, they could be. Even with the likes of Ollie Watkins, who was literally terrorising Nketiah. He skinned him twice in the box as well. I think just outside the box, the first one. The second one inside the box. All in one movement, absolutely destroying him. And this is why we need Gabby and Saliba back. We really do. Gabby's been our best player this season. Saliba not far off that when he's been fit. And we need those guys back. We're dropping, letting in goals from corners, set pieces. We're just conceding a lot more goals than we have been. We went from clean sheets every game to teams not even getting a shot, to just conceding 1 or 2 goals here and there. We're definitely missing Gabby and Saliba. They definitely cover up some of Raya's mistakes and fault. The goal, I don't know if Calafiori's to blame. He was in no man's land. Should he have been covering? Should Eze have picked up instead? But it went through Raya's legs, the first goal. I think it was Cash. Shouldn't have gone for his legs. Shouldn't have been beating his near post. That's just a standard save. Could have kicked it, hit off his shin, gone down, caught the ball, whatever. But shouldn't be beating a near post through the legs. So I'll kind of blame Raya and Calafiori for not being in position. I feel like Calafiori probably needs rest anyway. He's been going off around the 70th to 80th minute in a few games now with a little niggle here and there, so he probably does need a rest. And he was injured a lot last season, so he's probably one of those players who's going to pick up injuries over and over again. Where Lewis Kelly comes in. I picked Lewis Kelly in my starting 11 most weeks, and he doesn't seem to make the cut. I feel like we need to rotate. That's a position we can rotate. We're blessed to have 2 good left sided defenders. Martin Ødegaard, our captain. I feel like he had a good few chances this game. Not trying to make him the scapegoat for why we didn't win, but I feel like where we create quite a few chances, we need to start putting them away. We like to control the game, we like to have possession, but this game, the possession was near enough, like 47 to 53%. Shots on target like 8 or 7 each. Shots on goal, shots in total like 15 each. It was 50-50. There was nothing in it at all. And when there's nothing in it, we need to take our chances. Ødegaard hitting the ball straight at the keeper twice, and then just clipping just over the bar for the second or third opportunity. Not really creating nothing, getting the ball, hitting it sideways. A lot of the time he was getting the ball when he had so much space, didn't run into the space, he just tapped the ball sideways again. I just don't think it was good enough for my captain. Not good enough from one of our creative players. Eze, for me, playing our positions just not where we want to see him. We want to see him in the 10. That's where he's great against Spurs, against Palace. He's really come up trumps for us when Ødegaard was injured, when Gyökeres wasn't scoring, when Mourinho wasn't scoring. It was Eze that was saving us, setting up goals like the one for Martinelli. We need Eze playing in the number 10. I don't like to see him playing that position. I even go as far as saying Saka could be rested. Madueke could play on the right. Played okay, but I feel like we need to rotate him a lot more. We need to rotate Trossard a lot more. And we got Wolves. Let me talk about the second goal actually, because Nketiah again could have cleared that ball. He ran it out for a throw-in for some reason. Took about 3 touches. He could have just cleared the ball down the line. It's not good enough. We need better. We need better from him. All game. It wasn't just a few chances, opportunities he had to do better. It was all throughout the game. Absolute stinker. Should have cleared the ball. Then obviously the throw-in comes in and they're just crowding the box out. And Bobadilla, is it? Got the winner. Great finish, by the way. But yeah, you'll see, I saw a video this morning with Ødegaard just kind of bouncing around the box, not really even trying to get the ball. It's just a lot going on, and yeah, Aston Villa, the better team, took their chance on the day. And I feel like they're one of those teams who don't need to control the game. You could see that in the game. They didn't want to control the game. They didn't have to. But based on our second half, we played really well the first 10 minutes in the second half, but it's not enough. You can't play well for 10 minutes of the game. What's the point? You know, and that's when we brought on, Gyökeres, and we brought on, who did we bring on? Who's the second sub? Took off Eze. Oh yeah, we brought on Gyökeres and Trossard, sorry. Took off Eze, took off Mourinho. For me, Gyökeres should have started. If Trossard was fit, he should have started on the left. Eze should have been in the middle with Odegaard and Rice on the right, Saka or Madueke. I don't think it hurts anyone to see Saka not start or Saka start and bring on Madueke after 65 minutes. That's what we brought Madueke for, to back up for Saka. But we've just not seen that in-game management, that team rotation until players are getting injured. And then it's like, well, we have to change them now. Now that second player hasn't got enough minutes, and they're not good enough. But yeah, let's get to the end of the season. Let's get to Christmas, see where we're at, and then when we get to the end of the season, if it's still the same as before, then yeah, we have to have talks with Mr. Mikel Arteta, because I feel like this is the season we have to deliver. I don't think it can wait another year. We got Wolves, mate. We got Wolves at home. Well, we got Champions League. We got Club Brugge, but I'm not counting that one. But Club Brugge and Wolves at home, we should see players rested or rotated. We need to get these players in rotation. We need to see Ranieri. We need to see Max Dalman. We need to see Norgard. We need to see Noni Madueke. We need to see Ben White. We need to see Miles Skelly. We need to see Gyökeres. We need to see Odegaard. We need to see all these players back in the side playing, so that when we are calling upon them, it's not looking out of place. It was just not enough creativity, and that's what we lacked last year. Everyone was saying, if we get a striker, we'll win the league. And I was like, we can't win a league with a striker if we don't create any chances for him. And yesterday, Gyökeres came on. Did you see him get one chance? I saw a stat that Saka's only given one assist all season. Sorry, for the whole year. Odegaard's not creating any chances. There's only Eze against Leeds, Martinelli. Eze's the one creating the chances. So, and Mourinho's got a few. But yeah, it's like we're not creating the chances and we're not going to score. It's not just about getting a striker. We've got to be creating the chances. And we've got someone like Eze, Ranieri and Max Dalman who are going to create chances. We need to be getting them in the rotation. We're going to suffer. So for me, it's Arsenal versus Arteta. It's about what changes can he make. Before the game, we started 11. Saw the starting 11, I wasn't happy straight away because I knew what was going on. And then in-game management, I thought was shocking. How's Odegaard playing 90 minutes? He should have come off. Eze should have stayed on. Odegaard's got to be better. He's got to get a goal in the next couple of games. Otherwise, I can't see him. If he doesn't get a goal or assist, what's he bringing to the team? He's a side pass merchant. One other thing, I just feel like we're top of the league. We have to remember we're top of the league, and we've been here before. And I feel that's why we're getting so much pressure from fans, so much pressure on ourselves as well. Because I'm not really looking at other teams like Chelsea and Tottenham and what they're doing. They're constantly sending me DMs and atting me on threads or on Twitter or on my comments on YouTube, and it's like, I'm not watching what you're doing. Tunnel vision on what Arsenal and Mikel Arteta is doing, and that's what I need to focus on. We've got a big enough squad. Got a good enough first 11 to bring home, I think, two trophies this season. I was saying this to my brethren, I feel like we're good enough to bring home the league and the FA Cup, or the league and the Champions League this season. I don't think we need to wait another year. I think we've got the players and the squad to do that. It's just about our first starting 11, managing these injuries and in-game management, making sure we're rotating. Like you saw Villa, 60th minute sub, 70th minute sub. City do the same. I've been watching Pep for years. Pep Guardiola, at the 60th minute, there's normally a sub. The 70 to 75, 50th minute, there's another sub. And sometimes around the 80th minute, 85th minute, another sub. Why are we not doing that? We've got the bench. It's like he just leaves the players on the pitch going, please, just do something for me. Got to mix it up. Ranieri's sitting there. Dalman's sitting there. By the way, could have come on earlier. Yeah, we've got the ammunition. It's just whether someone's loading that gun and firing it. The gun's not firing. It needs to be firing. We need to be banging in 2-3 goals a game. And yeah, I'll be the first to hold my hands up. I started the video, I said we need Gabi and Saliba back. But when you look at Man City and Liverpool, their defences aren't that great. They just make sure they score more goals than everyone else. Albeit Liverpool did draw 3-0, but they had 3 goals in it. City scored 3 goals. So it's not about the defence, it's about us. We're not creating enough chances, we're not scoring enough goals. That's the issue. And that's why we've got to be holding players like Odegaard, Eze, Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, Mourinho and Gyökeres all accountable. And there's no point buying in one of the biggest strikers in Europe and leaving him on the bench when he's fully fit. Getting back on the pitch, I want to see him starting against Wolves. I I want to see him starting against Everton after 70 minutes. I want to see Mourinho come on. Give me 70 minutes, then bring on Mourinho. That's how it should be every single game. I don't see why that's not the case. Like I said, it's Arsenal versus Arteta. And that's what it's going to be until we actually get something over the line. Arsenal versus Arteta. But yeah, man, I'll be back. Club Brugge on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember what day it is. But yeah, see you guys soon. Peace.